Hi everybody, it's Charlotte from Power of the Parent. I wanted to record a little video to accompany a blog post that I'm going to be writing. So for those of you that prefer to watch rather than read, this is for you. I wanted to shed a bit of light on a phrase that I'm using quite a lot at the moment, and that is you do you. I'm using it for myself, for friends, family, clients, everybody. And I wanted to break down what is it that I mean by it. It's not, it is a phrase rather that it's used quite a lot, it's dropped into conversation, but what do we actually mean by it? So the first thing that I want you to have a think about is what's important to you. So is it about people? Is it feeling a particular way? You can sometimes quantify these as personal values if that's something that you are familiar with. But asking yourself that question, what is important to you? Then the second thing to think about is, what does success look like for you? And this is well, they're all really personal, but this is definitely very, very personal, because one person's definition of success is different to another's. So you might see a lot of people at the moment talking about everything that they're achieving on lockdown, or the fact that they've read like 60 books in a week or something like that. Now for them, all those things that they're achieving and talking about, that was right for them. It may not be right for you. And if you actually, the best that you want to do is read 3 pages of your book at night rather than 3 chapters, or that you want to get to the end of the day and feel a sense of calm, or you want the kids to be smiling, or you want to be smiling, whatever it is, what does your current definition of success look like? Once we've articulated that, we are much more likely to be able to achieve it, because we actually know what we're working towards. And then, just one other tip on that is, don't feel the pressure to think long term, which is really tempting. But if all you can do is think, what's my definition of success for this morning, or for today, or for this week, that is absolutely brilliant, and it's the best place to start. So don't trick yourself into thinking you've got to have this plan for the next 6 to 12 months, because it's not required. And then the third question that can help you do you is to look at what makes you happy and what kind of leaves you feeling energized. So these are things that I would call strengths, which you may have heard me talk about before, just a few times if you've caught other videos. But what is it? Is it you might be achieving something, you might be gaining some simplicity, you might enjoy being around others, which is a little bit limited at the moment. It might actually be time by yourself, which if you're suddenly in a bubble with your family that you're not used to, then that can be really tough. So going back to basics about what's going to help you feel good, and then bringing more of that in, so you can do that in a really tangible way. There are loads of tips and tricks on my blog. I've written several strengths blogs that I would signpost you to, which I'll signpost you to my website and the subtitles of this video. So the 3 questions that can really help you do you, in my opinion, are what's important to you, and identify it. What does success look like for you, and be as prescriptive as you possibly can and keep it short term. And the third one is what makes you happy. And these are your answers. It's nobody else's. It doesn't matter what anybody else is putting on their social media feed or talking to you about over text, anything like that. These are questions that you need to ask yourself. Now, this isn't something that I know comes naturally to lots of people, and it does take practice. So doing them once will start you, absolutely, but keep going, keep doing it. Share your findings with a friend, family member, pet, whatever. But keep yourself motivated to keep looking at the answers to these questions, because I think they are really important, and it can help you just stay in your lane and not get too distracted by what other people are doing. So I hope that helps. If you've got any questions, then please do drop me an email or put a comment on the bottom of the video, and I will be more than happy to chat. Take care. Bye.